Today doing the first oil change on my John Deere X590 garden tractor. I'll show you a couple tips I found to make it a little bit easier. Here we go. So I picked up this machine at the end of last winter, and I've got just under 10 hours on it now. So what I started with is I got the wheels turned all the way to the right, which gave me just enough room to wedge a flexible drain pan underneath here. This is your oil drain. Obviously just unscrew this. I was able to unscrew it by hand, thankfully. It's a pretty simple situation. Oil filter's right above that. I'm going to get my claw in there. So the way these claws work is you twist it to the left a little bit, and it'll actually open these teeth on the claw. So you twist a little bit to the right to get it open. See how they're opening there? Now it's locked in. Now I can just put my ratchet on there, twist that thing off. Obviously, throw a new filter on. You can fill your oil up here. My first oil change I got right from the John Deere dealer. So for this X590, it's got the 25.5 horsepower iTorque engine from Kawasaki. So for that engine, we're using this oil filter. I'm choosing 530. I don't put a lot of hours on, so I know this oil is going to be in it all winter also. If you're just for the summer, you're probably good with a straight 30 weight, according to the dealer. Let's look at the grease fittings that need to be done now. Starting at the right front wheel, there's a grease fitting right here at this spindle. There's a grease fitting on the other side spindle in the same location. And there's also fitting right up here. That's where the front axle can pivot for us while we turn. So that's the front. There's also 4 grease fittings on the deck. It's the front pulley. You got a fitting right there on the front of that front pulley. Right hand side pulley. It's got a fitting right there underneath the pulley. Left hand side pulley, same thing. And if you look from this side, there's also fitting right here. This is part of the engagement mechanism. There's a pivot right there. So all together on this machine, you got 7 fittings that need attention. And then we'll just check the air cleaner. So just like normal, that's underneath this cover. Give that a quarter twist. This cover comes right off. I'll just tuck it to the side, keep it out of the way. I've already sprayed this off with some compressed air. They give you a nice sort of butterfly clamp here. You can just loosen this, and then this will come straight out of this rubber boot, just like a car. And then reinstalling it is just the opposite. So they made this, make this pretty easy. Then you can just tighten those back down with the same quarter turn. Once you get it lined up, and it's locked in place.